Ooh, now what is this? Hey guys, how are you? What's happening? It is me, Mike B. Listen, I'm coming to you today. I wanted to show you something I think is really cool. Not something you see every day, and kind of a little, not hidden, but something that's actually rather cool here in the San Jose area. A little hidden gem that you might want to come check out one day. We are going to be showing you ancient ruins and Egyptian gods and goddesses. Oh yeah, this is happening. Come with me. Located right here in San Jose, right near a rose garden and an old-timey school. Kind of looks like something out of a movie, doesn't it? It's something you're not going to believe. It is tremendous. Right on the main drag, takes up a full city block. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it's been here since 1926 in some shape or form. But over the years, you're going to see how much it's changed. It's pretty extraordinary. Take a look at this. Oh yeah, unveil happening now. Look at this. Oh yeah, what? Whoa, yeah buddy, check this out. Am I in Egypt? Am I in Egypt? No, I'm in San Jose, California, right down the street from the Rose Garden, right down the street from the airport, and on a main drag here. But this area, believe it or not, takes up a full city block. I'm going to be showing you some more stuff in the back, but isn't that breathtaking? This museum has been here since 1921. Well, not this particular building, but the collection of sorts, and was started by Harvey Spencer Lewis. He was a collector of different artifacts and stuff from the East. He actually gave money to archaeological digs to help spread the word about what's going on, and Egypt awarded him some wonderful artifacts from their time and era, and it's kept building and building and building. And in 1928, he finally opened up the collection to the public with over 2,000 different artifacts. So originally in 1928, when he presented the collection to the public, he called it the Rosicrucian Egyptian Oriental Museum, and founded the AMORC in San Jose, California. And his son eventually took over, Ralph Maxwell Lewis, and he built this building, which is actually the museum, which unfortunately is closed today, but has all types of exhibits in there that I'll get into a little bit later. And yeah, he opened it up and built this new building in 1966. So although not as ancient as Egyptian artifacts and ruins are, not exactly new building in the area, but just spectacular. Now, in addition to the regular museum, they also have this fantastic planetarium here, which is just a delight. Not something that you see every day, but definitely something you want to check out when the pandemic is not going on. Just an amazing presentation that they give in this building, and apparently people love it because they have over 110,000 people a year come visit the Rosicrucian here, and very popular, and I think you can see why. They have a lot more than just a museum here, you guys. It's pretty awesome. They actually have a beautiful outside garden, different things to do. This is one of the main entrances here. You can see out there the architecture and stuff popping right over the top, right up there. See it? Yeah. So, but look at that, just wonderful. I just love the way this looks. Let's go in and take a look. All right, come on. There's a lot going on in here. There's a peace garden, alchemy exhibit, planetarium, labyrinth, and a park. But look at this here. Look at what is happening. Look, this is something that I need at my front gate. I just need, I need 2 of these. Matter of fact, 2 of these right in the front, right by my house, right in the front. Wouldn't that be great? Just look at this area. I mean, in addition to this amazing Sphinx, we have this obelisk here. This obelisk is actually 3/4 size replica of the original, the House of the Sun. It's a sun temple. Goes all the way up. Now, this particular obelisk was built, believe it or not, in 1941, and it's modeled after, there's a city in Lower Egypt. The original is 4,000 years old. So we got some catching up to do. But hey, 1941 is not too terribly bad. You know, walking around here, it's really kind of hard to not imagine how wonderful and amazing it would be to actually be in Egypt and see the ruins. I can't even wrap my head around what that must be like. But if this is any indicator, which of course it is, it would be quite momentous. Quite momentous indeed. The gardens out here are actually full of some really beautiful flowers, different vegetation from different areas, and quite beautiful this time of year. And it really highlights the grounds amongst the tremendous architecture that you're seeing. I have to stand quite a ways back as these buildings are quite large, but I wanted to give you a really nice look at the beauty and the gem that we have here in San Jose. There's just so much to be seen here. One of the epic fountains that we have here, just to come and sit for an afternoon and just wonder what it must have been like. I feel like yelling Imhotep, Imhotep, but yeah, I digress. We are now inside the Peace Garden. It's authentic to the 18th dynasty of ancient Egypt. It's dedicated to the Rosicrucian ideals of peace and tolerance. And they have a peace placard out in front, which I'll show you momentarily. And all the traditional gardens and plants and vegetables would be planted out here, with a temple just right there in front of me to be able to go and pray or have ceremonies. The temple itself, although small in size, is quite beautiful. And when you come in, you can look out upon the garden and the pond and see all the wonderful vegetation that is available here in this Peace Garden. But also time to come back to the temple and look to the heavens and enjoy a peaceful, wonderful time of reflection. Or, you know, whatever you did back in 18th century Egypt. I'll have to make some calls, but just ornate and beautiful. The peace placard that I mentioned earlier is just a placard that they have outside, just reminding people to contribute to peace in many different ways, through intelligence and compassion and treating people equally and keeping people safe and not opposing them and avoiding conflict, etc. So a very simple and straightforward plaque that represents things to ponder and ways to stay peaceful. Now, through this walkway is a reproduction of an ancient Egyptian mausoleum, but although it is a reproduction of what was done in the past, it is actually a place of remembrance. Wow, look at that. Just beautiful. It is actually a place of remembrance for the Spencer family. There is a pyramid here showing Harvey Spencer Lewis, 1883 to 1939. Kind of apt that it would be in pyramid shape. And then back a little bit further is Ralph M. Lewis, 1904 to 1987. Overlooking the beautiful gardens. Such a tremendous tribute, because without these people, we would not have anything to show you today. And these artifacts that are in the museum perhaps would not still be in existence. Now, out on this side of the museum, we actually have a Rosicrucian labyrinth. It's based on Charles' Labyrinth, which has inspired spiritual wayfarers for 750 years. All the plants are plants native to Northern California and surrounded with a sacred oak grove. So as you see, going all the way around the oak. And this is actually the first fully accessible labyrinth in the world. And you can come out here anytime you like and take a look. Shall we take a closer look? I think we shall. Egypt. Now that, that made me dizzy, but and very enlightened. Very, very enlightened. Let's not forget that. And here we have a statue in tribute of Pythagoras. Good old Pythagoras. With his hand reaching towards the stars. He was one of the most important philosophers in the history of the Western world. And he influenced astronomy, cosmology, mathematics, philosophy, and the Rosicrucian ethic and history. So this is his little spot. So kind of a nice little nook and kind of a nice way to be hanging out. Hey you guys, so that is a walking tour through the gardens anyways. The gardens, there's so much more here you guys got to come check out. I could not get you into the actual museum today. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff in there. Everything you could possibly imagine. Beer drinking cups, mummies, a 1.5 million year old axe, which isn't currently on display, but hello, 1.5 million years old. What? A rock cut cavern burial site in the building where you go downstairs and through in a tomb just like you would if you were, I guess, robbing a grave in Egypt. But it is fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the time. I really love it here. Hope you can get out here soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye for now.